In 2008, as the financial system collapsed, public anger zeroed in on corporate spending. Anything that looked like luxury immediately became a massive public relations liability. It reached a peak when congressional leaders openly reprimanded automaker CEOs, demanding they sell their corporate aircraft before even asking for bailout money. Almost overnight, major companies started canceling their jet orders. Executives who usually flew began driving hours to their meetings. They actively chose a massive loss in personal efficiency just to avoid looking bad on camera. Looking at this chart, the 2008 drop is just a blip. The industry quickly accelerated. Today, more private jets fly than at any point in history. Breaking down this curve, two extremes share the runway: a $2,000 empty leg seat and a $75 million custom aircraft. The public outcry changed the optics, but it didn't eliminate the demand for speed. To survive, the industry moved away from being a single category of luxury, diversifying instead into 7 specialized tiers of infrastructure designed for very different levels of capital. Level 1 is where most people first access this ecosystem. Startup founders and real estate agents pay between $1,500 and $4,000 for empty legs. These are repositioning flights where operators sell seats at a steep discount instead of flying a plane empty to its next client. You bypass the crowded commercial terminals and security lines, but there is a strict limitation. The passenger doesn't control the itinerary. The flight leaves when the operator's schedule dictates it leaves. Level 2 introduces actual control. This is the light jet charter tier, using aircraft like the HondaJet or Phenom 300, and it costs about $4,000 to $8,000 per flight hour. These are localized transports. They carry 6 to 8 passengers and are built strictly for shorter regional hops. At this foundational tier, you choose the departure time and the exact destination airport. The premium price is paid specifically to buy back your schedule and land closer to where you actually need to be. Level 3 steps up to super mid-sized jets. Here, the aircraft shifts from a transport vehicle into dedicated corporate infrastructure, featuring stand-up cabins and actual meeting spaces. Companies operate these jets at $6,000 to $12,000 an hour based on a cold calculation. An executive can visit 3 different regional facilities in a single day and still sleep at home. The monetary cost of the time they would lose flying commercial is calculated to be higher than the hourly charter rate. That brings us to Level 4, heavy jets. The range stretches out to 6,000 miles, and the internal environment of the cabin carries the same weight as the geographic destination. At up to $16,000 per flight hour, these aircraft feature multiple distinct layout zones, full galley meal service, and dedicated sleeping areas for long-haul routes. Aircraft in these middle tiers stopped competing with commercial first-class tickets years ago. They operate as high-speed replacements for the corporate boardroom and the luxury hotel. Level 5 introduces the ultra-long-range jets. This is a $75 million tier built specifically for billionaires and global executives who need to fly non-stop routes from New York to Tokyo. Level 6 scales up to VIP airliners like Airbus corporate jets and Boeing business jets. Customizing these platforms pushes the price well over $80 million, outfitting them with multiple bedrooms and dining rooms for royal families and industrial dynasties. For owners at this level, flying is completely removed from the concept of travel. The aircraft is designed to function as an exact replication of their home, operating at 40,000 feet. Level 7 represents the absolute highest tier, flying governments. Air Force One and its global equivalents are airborne national command centers. These fleets cost billions of dollars to develop and operate. They carry military-grade defense systems, internal medical facilities, secure global communications networks, and the capability for mid-air refueling. At these final 3 tiers, the physical constraints of geography disappear entirely. Flight becomes a specialized mechanism to maintain continuous authority across continents. Whether flying on a discounted repositioning flight or inside a billion-dollar airborne embassy, one equalizer unifies this entire spectrum: raw physical speed. The startup founder paying $2,000 for a seat and the world leader directing a nation share the exact same airspace. They use the same runways and are bound by the exact same physics of flight. As this industry expanded to serve individuals who can afford virtually anything, it engineered its entire pricing structure around a single, finite resource they cannot physically produce more of: time. This entire industry scales based on the value of every saved hour. From a $2,000 seat to a $1 billion command center, the actual product is the leverage gain